Hello and welcome to a new episode of our podcast. Today we're going to speak about the Golden Visa program and especially the alternatives for British citizens going into the future now that it's been abolished.
Well, first of all, Nico, a pleasure to sit again here with you.
Thank you.
Of course, Golden Visa is not only for British, it's for every non-EU citizen. But due to the fact that especially in Spain, a lot of British citizens have always bought properties here and spent a lot of time here, it's an issue which is of a big importance for them. As you said, the Golden Visa program is coming to an end on the 3rd of April. It was in fact a very easy method to obtain a residency permit, which was very, very flexible, because with the Golden Visa you could come and stay in Spain as long as you wanted, and as long as this was less than 183 days per year, you were not a tax resident. So it really gave a lot of flexibility. Unfortunately, this program is coming to an end. Spain is not the only country in Europe eliminating these property investment visas, as Ireland or Portugal have gone the same route. And we will have to look for options for the non-EU citizens who want to buy a property in Spain and spend significant time here. Because without a residence visa, a non-EU citizen will never be able to spend more than 90 days within the last 180 days in Spain. Of course, this might not be sufficient for somebody who buys a property in Spain and wants to spend all winter or long periods of the year in Spain, or even become a full resident of Spain.
What do you think the key legal changes are that British citizens and non-EU citizens in general need to be aware of regarding these
Well, as we said, the property investment will not help you to get a residence visa. So that option will be gone as of the 3rd of April. So the options left at this moment, but we will have to see, of course, what the legislator is going to do in the future. But the options left at this moment are either the non-lucrative visa, which I'm not going to go into detail the requirements you have to fulfill, but the non-lucrative visa does not allow you to work in Spain, whereby the Golden Visa, if you want it, allowed you to work in Spain. So a big difference. What has been introduced and might be interesting for a lot of people is the digital nomad visa. So for everybody who can work remote control for his company, let's say somebody working for a UK company who can work remote control, he could get, if he fulfills the requirements, a digital nomad visa, which has been very successful since it has been introduced. It's just in principle a year ago. This is in order to get good qualified people coming to live in Spain, especially in the technology sector, but it can be in a sector, and the whole family would get the visa. So that is very attractive, and actually it can come with a very efficient tax regime, because again, if you fulfill the requirements, you could get the digital nomad visa and then apply for the back-end tax status, whereby only your salary will be taxed at a flat tax rate of 24%, but none of your foreign income or assets will fall under Spanish taxation. So the digital nomad visa for younger people or still working or being directors of companies, etc., who can do their job remote control, could be an attractive solution. Of course, we also will have the option for entrepreneur visas, but not everybody wants to open a business in Spain, but for these people, this option is also still available. So I think now it is really a case-to-case study. If somebody wants to come and live in Spain, he should definitely look for a good lawyer to explain his individual situation and to see into which sort of visa he could fit into it. The golden visa was just very easy because it applied just to everybody who was going to spend more than 500,000 euros in a property in Spain. Now, if you want to move to Spain, it is more necessary than ever that an experienced lawyer looks at your individual situation to see what options you have.
So one thing I do want to make clear for those who may be watching and have a current golden visa,
Yes?
their situation is not going to change.
No. Any golden visa granted prior to the 3rd of April will still be valid. Family members can still fall under the golden visa, and any renewals will still be possible under the old law. So nobody who has a golden visa needs to be worried, because for the existing golden visas, the current golden visa plus their renewals will still be ruled by the old law. So no problem at all.
So, final advice, obviously you said before, the most important, the key thing is to have a good lawyer to look at your individual situation.
Nico, we are sitting here in this podcast because my advice is always to look for a good lawyer.
Yes, of course. Well, that is the whole purpose of this to begin with. But like we said, it's very important because it's become much more complex to...
Yes, definitely. It's more a case-by-case study.
Any other final word, any other final advice you would give someone looking to come to Spain to live from outside the EU?
Yeah, for non-EU citizens, of course. No, to be very honest, not. It is now necessary for anybody who wants to come to live in Spain to upfront get proper legal advice to see what his options are. In order to apply for a visa, it is very important that you are either legally in Spain, which means you have not overstayed. So don't come to Spain and say, I'm going to try it out, and then you have overstayed. It is very important that when you apply for a visa, you are in a legal situation. So my advice can only be get legal advice as soon, either before you come to Spain or as soon as you are in Spain. Never wait until you have overstayed in Spain.
Perfect. Fantastic.
Okay.
So, if you want to know more about how to acquire a visa to come to Spain to live, then you can go to our website as always, or you can contact us directly. The details will be down below. Thank you very much, and thank you, Joaquin, as always.
Big pleasure, Nico. Thank you.